Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. For some reason, yesterday I was making videos and I thought it was Sunday because I was working yesterday and I don't usually work Saturday. Well, I do, but I've been getting Saturdays off lately, but I got called into work. So I was videoing and I thought it was Saturday all day yesterday. So today I'm really confused. I'm like, is this Monday? Sunday? What? Okay. Happy Sunday. And it didn't help that people were coming into the store all day with like their Bill's Mafia stuff on, and everybody was ready for football yesterday because it's preseason, and everybody was dressing the hurt yesterday. Was that it Sunday then? Okay. So I have a little of this and a little of that hanging around my refrigerator. And I'm so glad I got this Possible Everyday Cooker because it makes my life really easy. Just about anything you want to cook, you don't have to do on the stove. You could do here and do it in less time. It cooks everything really fast. All right, so I have 2 roasted potatoes. They were those microwavable, already in saran wrap that you get at Wegmans. I'd had them, I never used them, so okay. I have 3 chicken sausage links. They're going in with the potato. I just cut them in half, and then in half again. They're going in until they get a brown on both sides. Then I'm going in with a Cubanelli long Italian sweet pepper and a red pepper and red onion. That's it. Normally I would do this in the oven. I would be roasting it. A little extra virgin olive oil is in my pan. I wanted to use olive oil, but I bought extra virgin. So the smoke content's going to be a little off on that. I just don't think I have enough plastic containers in my house. My goal this autumn is to get rid of plastic as much as I can. To stop drinking water out of plastic. Stop the plastic. I swear our bodies are full of plastic. Plastic everything, right? And to be really conscious of food that we're buying that's in packaging. So I am going for more whole, fresh food like the peppers, the onions, mushrooms, stuff that's more alive. Man, I can really feel when I'm eating food that's dead, already processed, ultra processed. I can feel the difference. So, yeah. All those convenience things, like even the chicken, it's mild Italian chicken sausage from Wegmans, already cooked. You could tell the difference when it's already cooked. It tastes a little saltier, which I don't like. So this dish is not getting any salt, but I salted the potatoes, the 2 potatoes, a little bit. I soaked them in cold water. You could throw some diced tomatoes on top of the whole thing, but with the potatoes, I'm thinking you don't need it. It's just going to be a little side dish of potato, protein, vegetable. That's it. So I posted on Facebook this morning. I'm about to get my 4th scale. This is my situation. I know it's weird. I have that scale and I have that scale. And I literally weigh myself on 2 scales. And people walk into my bathroom and they kind of go, what's going on here? Okay, but it gets really weird when I do this. When it looks like this. Yep, you saw it here. 3 scales. I'm on to my 4th scale. Is this some mental illness I don't know about? Sign me up. Okay, so I keep the dial scale because the ounces drive me insane. If I gained 2 ounces and I really didn't eat anything weird, and I know the body fluctuates, I know. But I know how much my body fluctuates. I know how much it fluctuates if I drink a glass of water. I measure everything. If I drink a cup of water, I know exactly how much that's going to fluctuate my weight. When I wear my clothes, I know how I weigh myself with my clothes on, with my clothes off, with my jewelry on, my watch on, with my sneakers on. Okay, so that when I get to the doctors, I know they're not going to write down no stupid weight and say, you're over by this or that. I know I'm already over by, for the BMI medical standard, I'm over by 6 pounds. And I know I fluctuate a good 8 to 10 every now and again. So I don't worry about that too much. But when I see, gotta get my little brown on the sausage. I'm gonna get the sausage browned up. Because it's pre-cooked, but you gotta brown the side. So I ordered another scale, which really, it's been kind of crazy doing it this way, because not only that, I'm writing down every day, my weight, every day. So when I see it's going like 132, 129, 130, 131 to 138 on one scale and 132 on another, and then I go and buy batteries. Yesterday, I got up early, went to Dollar Tree, bought little circle batteries. I couldn't believe this. I bought the Energizer ones for $5, and I dropped them somewhere. When I got home, I only had the $1.25 ones, but they still work. So I swapped out my batteries because I asked my AI chat assistant, what do? I got 3 scales. 2 of them are now 4 pounds difference. I know I'm not like 131 on one and 138 on the other. So obviously take something that you know what the weight is, a 20-pound bag of cat litter. Put it on each one. Okay, so I put it on, this confused me more. I put it on the one scale that said I was 138. And it was a 20-pound container that came to 24 pounds. So I thought, okay, this is obviously the problem. This one is over. But then the other scale that's usually correct, or a little under, the one that's a little over, said it was 19.1. I was like, wow, that's a whole, like, almost 8 ounces. Ordered another scale. So now I will have 4 scales. But the truth is, when I go back to what I call my lucky scale, the dial scale that I lost 85 pounds using, when I never looked at ounces, I just looked at the whole number, it's pretty much on target all the time. So it's not going to say you're 129.6. It's going to say you're 130. And I'd rather it say that than this. So, yeah. So sometimes it will take me extra long to get out of the house because I'm still weighing myself 2 hours later. And then I'm checking myself after I drink water. And then after I've used up that water, after a workout, I'm going in with the peppers. There's a little water in my peppers. I'm washing them. It's okay. This is going to need a little liquid. Keep going. And the onion. I've got that's a really large purple onion that I got from Walmart. And so it'll go a long way. I just quartered it. So I took half of, almost a big quarter of it. Chop it all down. It looks so pretty, doesn't it? I like my food to be colorful. I'm really a big knip about that. I want to see all the colors of the rainbow in my food. Okay, so that's going to be 4 good meals right there. So I'm going to leave it on high on the sear and saute. I'm going to get rid of plastic this year. I promise I am. I'm saving and buying like a set of Lock and Locks, or I go ahead and buy a set of the little glass containers they have at Dollar Tree now for, how much are they? $1.50. Some of them are $1.75 if they're bigger, but most of the, the kind of Lock and Locks that you see on QVC and all the little glass or Pyrex with the silicone lids or whatever that are freezer safe, oven safe, everything safe, microwave safe, dishwasher safe, except for maybe the tops. They're not that expensive. You can get 6 to 8 of them for like $20-something. And so to start replacing everything, and mason jar, I wish, if I don't really use this dishwasher, but to sterilize everything about every 6 months, and then I put it back in my cupboards. I like to wash things by hand. I do have the choice of taking this dishwasher out and having them put another drawer in. And I'm thinking that's what I want to do, and then have this be my spice drawer and line it up with all the little organizer things you can get at Dollar Tree. And just, what you do is you go get the acrylic frames. Like go into the frame aisle and get the acrylic frames and turn them upside down, and you can line up all your spices. Because the way I have them now is not right. They're all plastic and they're on all Lazy Susan kind of thing that I get. This is not right. Because when I cook here, which is why I'm cooking over there, these would get humid. So I don't like that. So that's why I've got that now. I'm not going to to put any spices in it. Salt and peppers in it, that's enough. I don't feel like spicing anything. I've got to mop my floor before my cat comes in here because I did throw a little salt. Such a habit. Threw a little salt over my left shoulder. But I was reading it's really bad to do if you have a cat or a dog because the salt gets on their paws if they walk past. And they can lick the salt, and the salt is bad for their kidneys and their urinary tract. They can get little crystal things or like a stone. Not good. And garlic is deadly for them. So I'm going to run a quick mop. I asked the question about the scales on Facebook. You guys answer me if you want to. And this is cooking. Too hot to touch? Let's see. Too hot to touch. Yeah, too hot to touch. Too hot to touch. So I'm working tonight, I think. I don't know. They have me going in later, which is kind of weird. Later than my usual time. So I have a feeling I'm going to be called in earlier because I just keep getting called in. So I'm just going to be ready. I have all my clothes ironed, my bath and my shower all ready, my house clean. I got a vacuum today. Okay, it's going to go into a steam, which is fine because it's going to have a crust on it. And I'm going to let it cook for like about half an hour on high on the sear saute mode. Then I'm just going to throw it onto slow cook for the rest of the day. And go ahead and put it up in my little glass containers, and I have 4 meals done. I have 1 potato left, and I have 2 eggs left. I'm saving that 1 potato because I'm going to make gnocchis. And I have just enough flour to make a little pile of flour, 1 potato, egg, boom, and gnocchis are going to be done. That's about it. I just wasn't sure. I'm not really a ricotta cheese. I'm not a fan of ricotta cheese. And I'm really not a fan of potato. I'm really not a fan of gnocchis. But I don't know what to do with my 1 potato in there and my little bit of flour, so I'm just going to make it. And I don't know, cook it up with tomatoes or something for later in the week. Or maybe I'll just wait till later in the week. Yeah, I'll do that. So the 1 pot pasta is gone now. That gave me 4 days, 4 servings. On that day I ate it, so 5 servings gave me. And then my protein, I usually go with the mild chicken sausage from Wegmans because that's affordable. Or I get the bone-in pork chops and I just cook them up in the slow cooker. Or I just do the chicken breasts, like 2 chicken breasts, and I cut them in half. And I make it into 4. And I either do chicken French or chicken Parmesan or chicken Arabian or any kind of chicken. Anything but just a plain chicken breast. You know, a little garlic, a little lemon, a little Parmesan cheese. That's about it. That's my video for today, you guys. Let me know about your scales and what's up. Better to go with a dial scale or a digital? Do you pay attention to the ounces? Do you stress over the ounces? And how many times do you weigh yourself a day? And if you had more than 1 scale, which scale would you pay attention to? The one that weighed the inanimate object, like the cat litter that was 20 pounds at 20 pounds? Or the one that said 19.1? Because I'm trying to figure out, okay, why does it have me 4 pounds over, but it has, it had the litter at 22, I believe. So it was 2 pounds over. So was the other scale more intelligent and took the packaging off of it and kept it at 19.1? Oh, yeah. You don't want to get inside my brain. Have a nice day, everyone. Take care. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.